Alright, so I wanted to make a quick video on how to replace the crankshaft seal on an Audi 2.7 turbo motor, whether it be the S4 or the A6 like this one. This right here is the old crankshaft seal. It goes on behind the timing belt sprocket. As you can see, the timing belt is off. This right here is a sprocket. The only thing holding it on is that one little tooth right there. Slips in to that little notch right there. And to get that off right there, there's that one big bolt in the front. You probably never thought it was a bolt before, but it is. A 5/8 inch 12-point socket fits on there perfectly. I don't know where mine went, but 5/8 inch 12-point fits on there perfectly. Now the trick is to make the crankshaft not move. In order to make the crankshaft not move, you're gonna have to, bear with me one second, you're gonna have to stick that crankshaft locking pin into the side of the crankcase. So just so you can see where we are, transmission's right here, oil pan is right over here where you do oil changes, and then that pin right there goes in the side of the motor. You gotta pull this little thing out. Just a 10 millimeter. God, I can't get this camera to focus. Whatever, you get the idea. 10 millimeter bolt, pops right out. You can get that crankshaft locking pin on ECS Tuning. That's where I got mine. It just threads right in there. Put your motor at top dead center is what I did. I put my motor at top dead center, and then I put the locking pin in and tightened it down. But there's a little hole in the crankshaft that the locking pin has to go into. So I tightened it down as far as it would go, and then I went to the front of the motor and moved the crankshaft around by putting the 5/8 inch 12-point socket on the end of that bolt and putting a breaker bar on it and moving it around a little bit. And then I could feel it fall into place, and then I lifted the car back up and tightened it down all the way. Tightened down the crankshaft locking pin all the way. Then I was able to get the bolt out, get the sprocket off, get that bolt out wherever that went. I put a huge pipe, this pipe right here is the pipe I used with all my force to break that off. So don't worry about the crankshaft locking pin breaking. I was worried about that. Obviously didn't happen. But now you're just going to take this old O-ring out and put the new one in. Mine just fell out. This O-ring just fell out with the sprocket that was down there. So now I'm going to, real quick, I just wanted to show you guys how I'm putting this new O-ring on. I've got this big socket right here that slips over this collar and will evenly press the O-ring on, because you want to make sure it all goes in on the same time. So that's really the only way to do that. You have to go buy a big socket that slips over that and presses the O-ring in. I just happen to have this one. Alright, good luck.